For centuries, humans have been captivated by the idea of telepathy. The notion that we could communicate with one another without speaking, writing, or using any of our known senses has sparked the imagination of countless individuals throughout history. From ancient civilizations to modern times, the concept of telepathy has been a source of fascination and wonder. Imagine communicating with another person using only the power of your mind. Picture yourself sitting across from someone, and without uttering a single word, you both understand each other's thoughts and feelings perfectly. This idea, while seemingly fantastical, has been a persistent theme in human culture and thought. No words, no gestures, just pure thought. The allure of such a direct and intimate form of communication is undeniable. It promises a level of understanding and connection that transcends the limitations of spoken language and physical expression. This extraordinary concept, known as telepathy, has intrigued scientists, artists, and the general public alike. Scientists have pondered its possibilities, artists have depicted it in their works, and the general public has been both skeptical and hopeful about its existence. Telepathy, derived from the Greek words tele meaning distant and pathia meaning feelings, refers to the purported ability to transmit and receive thoughts directly from one mind to another without the use of any known sensory channels. This definition captures the essence of what telepathy is believed to be: a bridge between minds that bypasses the usual sensory pathways. It's a fascinating concept that has permeated our culture, appearing in countless works of science fiction, fantasy, and even horror. From classic novels to blockbuster movies, telepathy has been a recurring theme, often depicted as a powerful and mysterious ability. The allure of telepathy stems from our innate desire to connect with others on a deeper level. We yearn for a form of communication that goes beyond words, one that allows us to truly understand and be understood by those around us. It represents a form of ultimate communication, bypassing the limitations of language and physical barriers. Imagine being able to share your thoughts and emotions directly, without the risk of misinterpretation or misunderstanding. The prospect of tapping into this hidden potential of the human mind is undeniably captivating. It suggests that there are aspects of our consciousness that remain unexplored, waiting to be discovered and harnessed. But is telepathy truly possible? Or is it merely a product of our imagination, a figment of our collective desire for the extraordinary? Despite numerous claims and anecdotal evidence, the scientific community remains divided on the issue. This essay delves into the intriguing world of telepathy, exploring its historical roots, scientific investigations, and the ongoing debate surrounding its validity. We will examine the various experiments that have been conducted over the years, as well as the theories that have been proposed to explain how telepathy might work. We will journey through time, examining the claims, experiments, and controversies that have shaped our understanding of this elusive phenomenon. From the early days of mesmerism and spiritualism to modern-day parapsychology, the quest to prove or disprove telepathy has been a long and complex one. Our exploration will shed light on the reasons why, despite its enduring appeal, telepathy remains relegated to the realm of pseudoscience. We will consider the challenges and limitations of studying such a phenomenon and the implications of what it would mean if telepathy were ever proven to be real. Join us as we unravel the mysteries and delve into the captivating allure of telepathy. The belief in telepathy is not a recent phenomenon. It has deep roots that stretch back to the dawn of human civilization. From the earliest days, humans have been fascinated by the idea of communicating without words, transcending the physical barriers that separate us. It has been intertwined with human history for centuries, appearing in various forms across different cultures and epochs. The concept of telepathy has often been linked with the mystical and the divine, suggesting a connection to higher powers or unseen forces. Often merging with folklore, spirituality, and the supernatural, telepathy has been a recurring theme in myths and legends. Stories of individuals who could read minds or communicate across great distances without speaking have captivated imaginations for generations. Ancient cultures across the globe have long held beliefs in forms of mental communication. These beliefs were not confined to one region or people, but were a widespread phenomenon. From the shamans of Siberia to the mystics of India, the idea of telepathy was a common thread. Often attributing such abilities to divine intervention or mystical powers, these cultures saw telepathy as a gift from the gods or a sign of spiritual enlightenment. It was believed that those who possessed this ability were chosen or blessed in some way. In ancient Egypt, for instance, priests were believed to possess telepathic abilities. They were thought to use these abilities to communicate with gods and receive divine messages, acting as intermediaries between the divine and the mortal realms. Using them to communicate with gods and receive divine messages, these priests held a revered position in society. Their supposed telepathic abilities were seen as a direct link to the divine, granting them immense power and influence. Similarly, in many shamanistic traditions, spiritual leaders claimed to communicate telepathically with spirits and ancestors. These shamans were believed to have the ability to traverse the spiritual realm, seeking guidance and knowledge from the ethereal beings they encountered. Seeking guidance and knowledge from the ethereal realm, shamans played a crucial role in their communities. They were seen as healers, advisors, and conduits to the spiritual world, using their telepathic abilities to benefit their people. These early beliefs, while lacking empirical evidence, highlight the enduring human fascination with the possibility of transcending the physical limitations of communication. The allure of telepathy lies in its promise of a deeper, more profound connection between individuals. During the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, interest in telepathy continued to thrive. This period saw a resurgence of interest in mystical and esoteric practices, with telepathy often intertwined with burgeoning studies in alchemy, astrology, and other esoteric practices. Telepathy was seen as part of a larger quest for hidden knowledge and understanding. Scholars and mystics alike sought to unlock the secrets of the mind and the universe. However, these explorations lacked the rigor of scientific inquiry. The methods used were often speculative and unverified, relying more on intuition and belief than on empirical evidence. This made it difficult to separate genuine phenomena from mere superstition. Explanations for telepathic phenomena often relied on supernatural explanations or poorly understood concepts like animal magnetism. These ideas, while intriguing, did little to advance a scientific understanding of telepathy. It wasn't until the late 19th century that the study of telepathy began to shift away from the realm of mysticism and towards a more scientific approach. Researchers started to apply rigorous scientific methods to investigate telepathic claims, laying the groundwork for modern parapsychology. The late 19th century marked a turning point in the study of telepathy. This period was characterized by a burgeoning interest in the mysteries of the human mind and the potential for unseen connections between individuals. Scholars and intellectuals of the time were increasingly fascinated by reports of paranormal phenomena, which seemed to defy the conventional understanding of reality. It was during this era that a group of scholars, intrigued by reports of paranormal phenomena, began to take a more serious and systematic interest in these mysterious occurrences. They were driven by a desire to understand the unknown and to explore the boundaries of human perception and consciousness. These scholars decided to investigate these claims using a more systematic and scientific approach. They believed that by applying rigorous scientific methodologies, they could uncover the truths behind these extraordinary phenomena and potentially unlock new dimensions of human capability. This movement led to the establishment of the Society for Psychical Research, or SPR, in London in 1882. The SPR was founded with the mission of conducting scientific investigations into paranormal phenomena, including telepathy, clairvoyance, and other psychic abilities. Among the key figures in the SPR was Frederic W. Myers, a prominent classical scholar and philosopher. Myers was deeply interested in the potential of the human mind and played a pivotal role in shaping the early study of telepathy. Myers, along with his colleagues, sought to apply scientific methodologies to investigate claims of telepathy, clairvoyance, and other paranormal abilities. They aimed to bring a level of academic rigor and credibility to the study of these phenomena, which had often been dismissed as mere superstition or pseudoscience. Myers and his colleagues conducted a series of experiments designed to test the validity of telepathic communication. They meticulously documented their findings, hoping to provide empirical evidence that would support the existence of these extraordinary abilities. He coined the term telepathy in 1882, formally introducing it to the scientific lexicon. This new term provided a framework for discussing and studying the phenomenon in a more structured and systematic way. Myers believed that telepathy represented a latent human potential, a hidden capacity of the mind that could be unlocked through rigorous investigation. He theorized that telepathy might be a fundamental aspect of human consciousness, one that had been overlooked or misunderstood by traditional science. Myers and his colleagues at the SPR were dedicated to uncovering the mechanisms behind telepathy and other psychic phenomena. They believed that by understanding these mechanisms, they could gain deeper insights into the nature of the human mind and its untapped potential. He and the SPR conducted numerous experiments, attempting to document and understand telepathic phenomena under controlled conditions. These experiments were designed to eliminate any potential sources of bias or error, ensuring that the results were as reliable and accurate as possible. While their efforts laid the groundwork for future research, the early experiments conducted by the SPR were often criticized for their methodological flaws and lack of conclusive evidence. Despite these challenges, the work of Myers and the SPR represented a significant step forward in the scientific study of the mind and its hidden capabilities. Their pioneering efforts opened the door to new lines of inquiry and inspired future generations of researchers to continue exploring the mysteries of human consciousness.